Today may not be a good day, but I'll make something good out of it. Hey there, how you doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at with the cryptocurrency market? Well, we got a market cap still well over $160 billion, and that's absolutely fantastic. We got $163.8 billion for a market cap. We got a 24-hour volume that's increasing up to 6.7 billion, and we got a BTC dominance up to 45.6% as the BTC prices increase. We got BTCs up 2.3% right now, coming in at $4,516. That's great. I mean, we had an all-time BTC price high yesterday of $4,700 on a few exchanges. We're moving closer and closer to that $5,000 mark. I definitely think we could see some pullbacks when we see the $5,000 mark. A lot of, green-eyed monsters out there. So we got Ethereum coming in at $375. That's up 4.2%. I mean, we're still continuing to see increases here on Ethereum. This is because this stuff is getting more and more popular. Smart contract feature is one of the newest things in cryptocurrency. Ethereum has a lot of stuff going for it. ICO after ICO running on it. The Metropolis platform's coming out here soon. So what do we got here with Bitcoin Cash? Looks like they're slipping backwards a bit today. They're down 3.4%, coming in at $562. There's a lot of stuff going on there with Bitcoin Cash and trying to figure out if it has any support and whether or not they're just being, pumped and supported by, secret stuff behind the curtains of Roger Ver and whatnot, and China. So, and ASIC boost, all that kind of stuff. So we got Ripple going on here. It's 22 cents. That's some sideways movement right there. So, I mean, they took some good gains there the other day. So let's see if they can continue to hold this support and move forward. We got Litecoin doing the same thing, coming in at $61.73. Let's see if we can't set up some new kind of safe zone here between $60 and $70. But I definitely got my fingers crossed towards $100 Litecoin by the end of the year. Let's see what we got here with Dash. They're up 2%. They're at $364. That's absolutely fantastic. Continuing to make some slow, steady gains there. Dash has been making, some good profit for everybody that's out there invested in it since the beginning of this. We got NEM taking some more gains as well, up 2.3%, coming in at 28.8 cents. Making their way back up there to 30. Let's see what we got here with Monero. They're sliding back about 4%, coming in at $127.31. This was slightly to be expected after they had opened up on the South Korean exchange there. Ethereum Classic, they're down 1.4%. They've been struggling there at $15, coming in at $15.60. We got Zcash making some sideways movement there at $268. We got Steam taking a slide back today, 7.2%, coming in at $1.41. I really don't think that's all that bad, though. I mean, they were up to $1.50, so a little bit of healthy correction's not bad. But as I said, Steam is still trying to find some value out there in the market as it continues to grow and work through some of its difficulties. We got Steam back dollar coming in at $1.01. That's really not that bad at all, but that's up 5.3%, so that's absolutely fantastic. So what do we got here for news on Bitcoin and Coffee? Well, we're looking at KeepKey. KeepKey is now supporting Bitcoin Cash. I guess it took them a month to get it on there. They weren't as quick about it as Ledger was. You're going to have to update your firmware and everything else, so make sure you have your private keys and you know what you're doing. Maybe watch a little tutorial or self-help video on it if you're really unsure about it. But, I mean, they also have Shapeshift in the background, so if you screw it up, send it to the wrong address, they'll switch it for you automatically. But, I mean, we're still not seeing any Bitcoin Cash coming out of Coinbase. We're still looking at having to wait a few more months on that. So, I mean, as this stuff comes out onto the market, we're going to have to see how Bitcoin Cash does with its value, on whether or not these people continue to just dump it as they get it off their hardware wallets and out of Coinbase. A lot of what's going on with Bitcoin Cash, though, a lot of people are speculating on what's happening with the mining. We have Bitcoin miners hopping back and forth between the chains for the most profitability, but we also do have people staying on the Bitcoin Cash even when the profitability is down. So, I mean, are we looking at this is because of commitment to the chain, or are we looking at it that they think that the price and value of Bitcoin Cash is going to be increasing in the future, so in the long run they're better off mining it during the slow times, or are they being subsidized by some Chinese market, ASIC boost, Roger Ver, all of those, conspiracy theory stuff that everyone's talking about. What's really happening with Bitcoin Cash is definitely a mystery, just like they're not quite sure exactly who's all out there mining it. Only time is going to tell with what's happening with Bitcoin Cash. And that's why when I come out here and I'm talking about stuff, and a lot of people are saying talk about this altcoin and that altcoin, I only like to come out here and talk about things I know about. And personally, you guys have been watching me here for over 6 or 7 months now, and I hold Ethereum, I hold Bitcoin, I hold Dash, I hold some NEM, I hold Litecoin. it's a matter of I don't hold those coins. I don't have those wallets. I'm not out constantly up reading on this material and what's happening on the market. I am a long-term investor. So when I come out here, I tell you about the things that I do and what I have going on and how I'm investing. Because as I say, I'm not a professional. I'm not a programmer. I'm not a coder. I'm not out there day trading altcoins for hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not out there in the market trying to, promote and be paid in cryptocurrency, like promote different coins and be paid in cryptocurrency. I just do this as a hobby. I had gotten scammed at the beginning of all this, so I'm just getting out there trying to help you guys avoid these scams. I'm just trying to get out there and, have a sense of purpose in the community by communicating with you guys and sharing my thoughts and my opinions on what's happening in the cryptocurrency market. And as always, I just keep telling you guys that since I've started this, the most profitable thing I've ever done is buy cryptocurrency and just hold it. Just sit back and watch it happen and, not really take part in all the drama, but just try to understand the cryptocurrencies and understand where they're going in the market and, what the future can hold. Because in the future, there's so many unknown variables on what's going to happen that you really can't predict what is going to happen and which currency is going to be the currency of the future. But I mean, Bitcoin definitely has some trust in it. It's been out there. It's been running for so long. I know that if I'm holding, Ant shares or Neo now, and I were to go to sleep, I would be concerned about losing value over my time of not being there or whatever. I know if I'm holding Bitcoin and I go to sleep, that I know when I wake up in the morning, my Bitcoin isn't going to be worth half of what I started at. I mean, it is always a possibility because you can never tell what's going to happen in cryptocurrency. But I know I sleep a lot more soundly holding Bitcoin and keeping my value in Bitcoin for my long-term store of value. I do own some altcoins. I do hold them for, a month or two trying to make some profit and make my Bitcoin grow. But that's about how I go about making passive income. That's one of the new ways. People are mining as a way to make passive income. I'm always looking for ways to make passive income through cryptocurrency. That's how a lot of people get suckered into these scams. So as always, I'm trying to help you guys out. So talk about everything down there in the comments below. Ask each other questions. I have bad Bitcoins and all kinds of tools listed below to help you understand these cryptocurrencies and networks and what's happening with them. I also have tools down there to help you build better Steam posts. That's a great way to collect some free cryptocurrency. I mean, you're on social media. You might as well post it on Steam as well. See if you can earn some free cryptocurrency. And while you're over there, you can upvote my post. That's one of the best things to help me out. I have affiliation codes down there for Genesis Mining. I have affiliation codes down there to get you free doggies and Litecoin and Bitcoin. I also have Amazon affiliation codes to get you hardware wallets and get you mining equipment, t-shirts, coffee mugs, all that stuff. And this is all ways for you to, get stuff for yourself. And as a side, I get a couple percentages to help support this to make it grow. Because as I say, I do this all by myself. I'm looking towards trying to get a better webcam so we can get a better image of all of this going on here. But as always, keep your Bitcoin safe, you guys, and have a great day.